Greg's meal prep meltdown. So about 3 weeks ago, my buddy Greg told me he was going to get his life together. This is Greg we're talking about, the guy who thinks a food group is stuff you can microwave with one hand. Anyway, he watched a couple of YouTube videos where people with disturbingly clean kitchens showed off their meal prep routines, and suddenly Greg decided to become the Gordon Ramsay of Tupperware. He even went out and bought those little glass containers with the snap-on lids, which is basically the culinary version of buying running shoes when your exercise plan is maybe walk to get the mail. On Meal Prep Sunday, Greg invited me over to witness his transformation. His kitchen looked like a quinoa crime scene, tiny beige pearls everywhere. He had 3 pots going, a mountain of kale waiting for its fate, and a Spotify playlist titled Vibes, Productivity. At first, it seemed normal. But as he started filling the containers, I noticed he was staring into the distance with the same expression you get when you realize your Zoom call wasn't actually muted. He'd spoon some quinoa in, sigh dramatically, and then look at the ceiling like he was calculating the meaning of life. Things got weird when I peeked inside one of the containers. Instead of grilled chicken or colorful roasted veggies, it was just a sad, grayish pile of quinoa with a sticky note on top that said, "Why?" In another, he'd written "Is this all there is?" on a bed of spinach. One container just had a single baby carrot and a note that said, "Existence is fleeting." By the time he got to the last container, Greg didn't even bother with the food, he just closed the lid, labeled it Monday, and whispered, "It's all the same anyway." So yeah, Greg's meal prep era ended faster than you can say chia pudding. When I asked him if he was going to do it again next week, he just shrugged and said, "I guess I'll just have to eat my feelings. Preferably with less quinoa and more hope."